put yourself on mute because you will appear in the video. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to be squares today. With so much imbalance and stuff going on in the world, it has an effect. So we're going to just try to create a sense of equilibrium in our breath, in our movement, doing everything 4 times, doing our square breath. You remember a square breath is breathing in, pausing at the top of the breath with the hands open. So you pause. When you pause, you just don't constrict the breath. You just neither breathe in or breathe out. And then as you exhale, the hands lower down, and then you pause again at the bottom of the breath. And it just creates this lovely sense of equanimity. So really making this a meditative movement class so that you can just stay connected with movement, breath, and let your mind have a little respite from stuff, okay, which I think would come in handy. So let's shift that gift side to side and get in a seat that's comfortable for you, whatever that looks like. And press your hands into your legs to lift your spine out of your pelvis. And just do a couple shoulder rolls. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth just to cleanse the breath and to settle into your practice. Welcome yourself. You're here. You're present. And invite those eyes to gently close or stare over the top of your mat. And take that tour of the inner landscape of your body, noticing which parts of your body are going to need a little loving kindness today. If the feet are hurting, you may want to consider for lunges putting a blanket under the heel or continuing to wear shoes that are supportive and well-fitting throughout your standing poses today, if you feel any exacerbation of discomfort with the feet. And breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Keeping a nice even rhythm of your normal natural breath, if your normal natural breath is even. Otherwise, just follow your normal natural rhythm for now. Notice the ease or effort of the breath. If the mind is still busy and occupied, giving you a list of things to do, give it a job. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. Breathing in, I calm my mind. Breathing out, I calm my body. Let's practice the grace breath to put us in a place of rest, relax, and digest for our centering. So just take a moment to tap into the sensation of the air moving into the nostrils. Sense the coolness, sense the flow. And with your exhalation, just notice the sensations of the body being supported by the earth. It's that simple. Breathing in, I sense the air. Breathing out, I sense the physical support of the earth. And in this safe container, in this present moment, in this second, everything's okay. A quote that spoke to me this week is by Robin Wall Kimmerer, which is a professor and author. She said, "Even a wounded world is feeding us. Even a wounded world holds us, giving us moments of wonder and joy. I choose joy over despair, not because I have my head in the sand, but because joy is what the earth gives me daily, and I must return the gift." So the inquiry I offer you today is, what do you choose? How much news do you choose to watch? What life affirming or less affirming people do you choose to surround yourself with? What practices for your breath and body do you choose? And do you choose more joy over despair? Bringing the hands to the heart space. Let's create an equilibrium with the breath and the square breath. So as you're ready, exhale fully. And as you inhale, bring the thumbs up toward the forehead. Open the hands out to the side and pause at the top of the breath. As you exhale, lower the hands down to the sides. Bring the palms together as you pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhale, hands lift. Pause as the hands open. Exhale, hands lower. Pause at the bottom of your breath. Do just a few more in your own rhythm. And when you find your hands back together in front of your heart, leave them there, knowing that the pause is where you can make the choice. So yoga and meditation give us that little quarter-second pause where we can shift an entire mindset. So together in this world, under the same blue sky, let's chant the sound of Om together to unite us under this beautiful blue sky. So exhale fully and inhale and join me for 3 Oms. And again, the beautiful pause. And bow your head to your heart, as the head should always bow to your heart. And lower your hands down to your thighs and blink your eyes open. A little froggy in my throat. All right, we get to start on our backs today. Yay! So go ahead and lie in constructive rest. All right. And you may want to do this lying down practice with your eyes closed, just staying super internally connected with your breath and sensation of movement. That's what makes it meditative movement. All right, so it's going to be a nice, easy, gentle, flowing practice. So just stay connected with breath and movement. We're going to do everything, 4-ish times. So take a nice breath in. Slow breath out. You have an option here if we're going to be doing a lot of Apanasana, knees into the chest. And if it's more comfortable for you to put a strap behind your thighs to help support the knees in toward the chest, please use your strap. Otherwise, draw those knees in the direction of the chest and put your hands on underneath your knees, on top of your thighs or on top of your knees, whichever is more comfortable. And just press your thighs into your belly, please, for a little belly massage, and rock side to side for a couple of times. And then we're going to make 4 circles from going lower right to up and across the belly, and then down toward the left. Just a little belly rub in the way the colon is intended to empty. So take a nice breath in as you take the legs over in the direction of the right side of your belly. Keep pressing the thighs into the belly as you cross it across your belly, and then exhale as you release the thighs from the belly. And then just make a few circles like that 4 times actually. 2, inhale from right, exhale toward the left, and last one, inhale right, exhale to the left. Now place your hands on top of your knees, finger pointing towards your toes. Keep your toes connected and separate your knees away from each other. Draw your knees in towards your chest, and then press your legs away from you again, straight arms. This is rowing, keeping the toes connected and connecting that movement with your breath. Inhale and exhale. One more time in this direction. And exhale. Now let's go the other direction. Fingertips are on top of the knees. Toes are connected. You're rowing those knees out to the side, making little circles with the hip joints. 2 and 3 and 4. Extend the left leg long to the short end of the mat and hold on to the right knee in towards the chest. As you inhale, lift the leg up towards the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, bring the heel back toward the hip. Inhale, lift and lengthen the leg. Exhale, lower the foot back down. Again, inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Last time, breathe in, lift and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Take your right hand still under your right thigh and walk your right leg out to the right side. And as you inhale, extend your right leg out to the right diagonal. Exhale, bring the heel back to the hip. Inhale, lift. Extend. Exhale, bend. 2 more with your breath. Move in the speed that works for you today. Now grab your right leg with your left hand and pull it on over towards that left side. Right arm comes out to the right side. Extend your right leg long and then bend it back again. Take your time, move with your breath. Last one. And then coming back to center, bring the knees back into the chest. Give yourself a little hug as you press the thighs back into the belly. Pause here for a moment or 2. And then lower the right foot down, keeping the leg bent or extending the leg all the way down to the short end of the mat. Place your hands under your thighs or hold on to the strap. And then as you inhale, extend your left leg long. And as you exhale, bend that knee. Just warming up the knee joint, lengthening out through the hamstring, bringing some energy to the quadriceps, flexing that foot. Last one with your breath. With your left hand, take your left leg over to the left side, right arm reaches out to the right side, and as you're ready, extend that left leg long out to that left side. Each and every time, gaining a little more length. This beautiful sense of impermanence. No 2 moves are exactly the same. Take your right hand, reach over, grab that left leg, take it over towards the right side. And extend that leg out to the right side. Hip is lifted. Be connected with your breath. And then bring that knee back to center. Draw both knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug again. We're going to move into a nice X and O flow. So here's our O. We're keeping our head connected to the earth, as the cervical spine really shouldn't be lifted. And then take the legs out to the diagonal side. Extend the legs long. Stretch into a big X. Arms are out to the side at a position of an X. You're making an X with your body. So that's the X. Notice how that felt in your lower back. If it's too much in your lower back, slide your heels along the floor. Bring your feet back to constructive rest and lift one foot up at a time to come back into O. But if it's okay for you, and then go back the same way, lower the feet, slide the feet down to the earth, make your X.
But if it works for you today to just lift the legs, sweep the arms onto the shins and give yourself a little hug into O, and then extend the legs out into a big X, arms out to an X. And then just a couple more exhaling into the O. Inhale into the X. Let's do 2 more. Exhale into O. Nice core strengthening here. And O. And last one, X with a squeeze. And O with an extension. Beautiful. And then come back to your constructive rest. Pause here for just a second. Find your breath. Full breath in, full breath out. All right, with the knees bent, feet on the floor, take your right knee, right ankle, and place it on the left leg, right above the knee into a figure 4. Flex your right foot. First thing to do is use your breath to press that right leg away from you, so you're more of a figure 4. Arms are going to come out to a T. Draw the belly in to engage the core, and then gently rock side to side. As you inhale, rock to one side. As you exhale, rock to the other side. How far you go is entirely up to you. If you're having thoracic spine issues, do not twist deeply. If your spine is fine, see if you can't tap that toe on the earth when you're going to the left. And one more time, exhale and inhale. And then bring those feet back to center. Draw the knees into the chest, so lift the left foot up off. The right knee is still on, the right ankle is still on the left knee. And go ahead and hold on to the back side of the left thigh or onto any part of your legs, it doesn't matter. And we're going to press the legs away from us on the inhale. And as you exhale, draw those knees in towards the chest. Keep working to keep the hip open and the right knee pressed away from you. So inhale, maybe that left heel taps to the earth, maybe not. Exhale, draw the knees in toward the chest. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, tap, or just move in that direction. Exhale, knees to chest. Last one, inhale, heel taps. Exhale, knee to chest. Good. Now cross that right leg fully over the left leg into Gomukhasana legs. So you're sitting like a lady in a chair, sexist. Flex the feet, spread the legs away from each other, draw the knees in towards the chest. Hold on to whatever part of your leg you can find access to that's comfortable for you. And then with the breath, we're going to press the knees away. Maybe the left heel taps, maybe it doesn't. And then as you inhale, exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Inhale, press away. Exhale, knees into the chest. Keep trying to separate your feet away from each other. Keep the feet firmly flexed. Good. And one more time, inhale, that left heel may touch the ground, it may not. Exhale, knees in towards the chest. Good. Uncross the legs, put the feet back on the floor. Feet together, knees apart into Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet toward each other. Press the feet into the earth and let the knees slightly rise. Take a full breath in here. And as you exhale, release the pressure on the feet. Allow the knees to soften down toward the earth. Notice if one side is more open than the other. Again, press the feet in toward each other. Knees slightly lift. Press, 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 press. Take a breath in. As you exhale, soften the knees. Allow them to release. 2 more times. Inhale, press. Exhale, soften and release. Last one, inhale, press. Exhale, soften and release. Pause here for just a moment. And then take the hands to the sides of the legs, lift the knees back toward each other, and let's bring that left ankle on top of the right knee into figure 4. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, press that left leg away from you, opening up through that left outer hip. Arms come out to a T. And as you breathe in, tip over toward one side, maybe toward the right, and that heel taps the earth, maybe it doesn't. And as you exhale, tip the other direction. Go only as far as your body is open to today. Let go of any judgment of what you should look like, and focus on what you feel like. Let your body be present to the sensations. 2 more. Move in whatever speed suits you today. Next time you find your right sole of the foot flat on the earth, hold it there. And then if you choose, lift that right foot up, thread the hands through the opening, reach for the back side of the right thigh. Take a breath in as you recommit to opening that left leg out to the, pressing it away from you. And then draw those knees into the chest with an exhale. Inhale, maybe that right heel touches the earth, maybe not. Keep the core strong. Exhale, knee comes into the chest. Inhale, heel or toe taps the earth. 2 more, exhale, draw those legs inward. Exhale, press away. Beautiful. Nice. Inhale, draw in. Exhale, press away. Good. And lift those knees back up. Cross left leg over top of right leg into Gomukhasana legs. Thighs are crossed. Feet are flexed. Spread the feet as far away from each other as they can get. Hold on to whatever part of your leg feels supportive and comfortable, and then draw those knees in towards your chest. Feel that big stretch on the outer left hip. And then as you're ready, inhale, press the legs away from you. Maybe that right, what foot is that? Right heel taps. Inhale, knees draw into the chest. Exhale, press, inhale, press away, sorry. Exhale, draw in. It'd be hard to take a big breath in, all squished in like this. Inhale, press away. Exhale, draw in one more time. And inhale, press away. Exhale, draw in. Lots of core strengthening work here too. Uncross the legs. Kick your legs, make circles with your ankles, do whatever you need to do. And let's then do a nice full body stretch if it feels okay with the lower back. Press out through the heels of your feet, reach long with your fingertips, full big stretch in here. Open mouth exhalation. Lower the arms down, and let's do our banana crescent. So we're going to start by taking the pelvis and kind of gluing the pelvis into the mat. Slide your right leg to the right side of your mat, and then keeping the pelvis where it is, allow the left leg to join it. Arms come out to goal pose, so palms are up, elbows are in line with the shoulders, and then shimmy your torso toward the right side of the mat, so you're getting a nice stretch on the left side of your body. If this is okay, stay here. Your arms are down, your palms of your hands are, the backs of your hands are reaching for the earth. They're down toward the earth, if that works for your shoulders. Okay. Here's your choices. One is to take your left leg and cross it over your right ankle. The other choice is to take that left arm and reach it over your head. Keep trying to keep the arm on the earth and just slide it up over top of your head. Elbow is still soft and bent. Super huge stretch on that left side of your body. So rather than worrying about the position, focus on opening up through the hip flexor, the waistline, and the ribs. So if you can accomplish that without crossing your leg and taking your arm over your head, go ahead and do that. Take another breath here. Try to soften into this. Try to unclench your teeth and just soften into this posture. One more breath in. Nice full breath out. All right, if your ankles are crossed, uncross them and slide your feet back to center. Lower your arms back down. Bring your torso back to the center. Bend your knees and bring those knees into the chest to get that spine realigned. Take your time. You know, I feel a big stretch that occurred on that left lower
side of the back, a quadratus lumborum. All right, bring the arms back to goal post, meaning the elbows are in line with the shoulders, the backs of the hands are into the earth. Extend your legs long. Take your left leg, slide it over to the left side of the mat, and then let your right foot kiss the left foot. And see if it works for you to shimmy your torso over towards the left side, trying to keep your pelvis locked in place. Now your choices come. You can cross the right leg, right ankle over the left. See how that feels if you want to do it. And then the right arm's going to slide on the floor up overhead. So the forearm's kind of hovering over your head, the back of the hand still resting on the earth. And then take 4 nice breaths in. You can even bring a pause at the top of the breath and the bottom of the breath. You'll really feel the stretch on the inhalation as those side ribs press out to the side. Nice. All right, if your ankles are crossed, uncross them. Slide your legs back to center. Bring your arms back down by your side. Shimmy your torso back to center and bend your knees back in. Give yourself a little hug with the knees in towards the chest. Rock side to side, massage that lower back. We haven't done that one in a while, so you may have really felt that a little extra much. Okay, now lower the feet back down. Hands are down by your side. We're going to do just some bridging, so if you need to move a pillow so that your head is in line with your neck, your spine, bend the elbows, palms face each other across your torso. Get light on your toes. So press the heels of the feet and the backs of the arms into the earth and snuggle your shoulder blades on your back. So it's already lifting your heart space up a little bit. And lengthen your tailbone towards your heels, and as you're ready, press the backs of the arms and the heels into the floor and lift your hips and torso. Get this first bridge. See how that feels in your body. All right, lower that back down. Now, continue with that, or see how it feels to reach the arms forward, fingertips towards the sky. If the first one didn't feel great, just keep doing it the way we were doing it. Lift the arm, or try lifting the arms, lift the hips. And your last option, lower those hips down, is to reach the arms out to the side or overhead, you decide, and then press the heels of the feet into the floor and lift the hips. All right, lower the arms, lower the hips. Which one felt best for you? Because that's what you're going to do for this next posture. Okay, I call it ball and bridge. So we're going to bring the knees into the chest and make a little ball with ourselves. All right, then you're going to lower your arms, lower your feet. Now put your arms in the position that you like as you lift the hips. So it's either, the goal post, arms forward, or arms overhead. You choose. And then lower the arms, lower the hips, and bring the knees back into the chest for a ball. Okay, so that's the routine. We're going to do that 4 times. So release the legs a little bit. Take a breath in. As you exhale, draw the knees into the chest. Inhale, feet lower, arms lower. Exhale, arms go to your level of comfort, hips lift. Inhale, hips lower, arms lower. All right, full breath in. Exhale, make a little ball. Inhale, arms lower, feet lower. Exhale, arms lift up, hips lift up. Inhale, arms lower, feet lower, hips lower. All right, knees to chest. Arms lower, feet lower. Arms reach to your level of comfort, hips lift. And lower back down. Exhale, knees into the chest, make a ball. Inhale, arms lower, feet lower. Exhale, arms lift, hips lift. Lower back down.
Last one, knees into the chest, exhale. Feet lower, arms lower. Arms raise, hips raise. Hips lower, arms lower. Beautiful. All right, let's roll over onto your side and come to a seat. How'd that feel? Yeah, that was a lot on those hips. Okay, so get yourself on your blankets. Doing okay?
Yeah.
Good, good. All right, sit in a position that's comfortable for you. And let's do our little, extend your legs long. That's what I meant to say. Rock your legs side to side. And we're going to do that foot massage. All right, so let's take that right foot and bring it on. We've done enough hip opening. We should be able to get our foot up here. See if you can't thread your fingers through your toes. See if that's going to work for you today. And gently rotate your ankle. Get those yoga toes going, right? All right, now spread your fingers in your toes to get your toes to spread away from each other, and hold on to that with your foot muscle energy, and then release the hands, and you should get some space between those toes. And then give each little toe a little tug and a twist, gently. Sounds like torture, doesn't it? Give your toes a tug and a twist. And then let's massage the bottom of the foot. I do this every night before I go to bed, after my shower, of course. Feels really good because my feet burn at night. So just really kind of dig in there, get that plantar fascia. Get the tops of the bones as well on the top of the foot. And then can you hold on to the pinky toe side and the big toe side of the foot and take them in opposite directions? Do you know what I mean by that? Yeah, take them in opposite directions. When does our foot get to move like that? Now place your hand on the top of your foot and keep your ankle and your foot in alignment. Don't let it sickle. And pull the toes towards you. So you're getting a big stretch across the top of the ankle. This is one we never do. Got to do that equally as much as you flex your foot. And then give a little flexion, because we've done enough flexion. But give a little flexion, not a big, huge one. And then let's slap it. Drum roll. Take your knuckles, rub it up and down the base of the foot. And can you hold on to the shin and give the foot a little ankle, a little shake, and then rock the baby. How's that on the hip? Good. Okay. All right. Compare, notice, twinkle toes. Which one's happier? Let's go to the other side. So thread the fingers between the toes. And make some circles with your ankle. Both directions, nice and easy. All right. Spread your fingers between your toes. Make some space. And then try to hold that. That's how we practice getting yoga toes. Try to hold that. Good. And give each toe a little love. Sounds better than tug and a twist. And then massage the bottom of the foot into the arch of the foot. Get the top of the foot, the tops of the bones, your fingers in between there if you can. Notice where you have your calluses. Podiatrists always will look at that, and they can look at your foot right away and know what you need. All right, I guess they look at enough stinky feet all day. They hold on to the mound of the big toe and the mound of the little toe and jiggle it back and forth. Take them in opposite directions. And then hand on the top of the foot. Keep the ankle and the foot in alignment. Good, everyone's got that. Press so you stretch across the top of the foot. That's a big stretch. And then a little flex. Lap it. Drum roll.
Knuckle rub. And then pick that leg up, give the ankle a little shake, and then rock it side to side. Okay, let me see, I was gonna do some seated stuff, but I think we've done everything. Hang on a sec, seated, yeah. I think the only thing we might wanna do here is a little bit of shoulder work and a little gentle twist just to kind of realign the spine. So come to seated, nice and tall, fingertips out to the side like your mountain. Press the fingertips into the earth. Use that to help you lengthen. Take a breath in, breath out, let everyone get situated. And then turn the palms up, reach those arms up overhead, full breath in. Exhale, turn the palms away, lower back down. 2 more, 3 more, right? We're doing 4 of everything. And exhale, nice and even, sense of equanimity here. And 1 more, inhale. And exhale, good. Now bring your right fingertips onto your shoulder. Reach the left arm up. Lengthen and gently twist. Bring the left hand down to the right knee. And lift that right elbow up and then take it back down and around. Point the elbow back behind you for a twist. Lift the elbow back up, twist to center, point the elbow forward, and let's take it back again. Inhale, elbow lifts up, gently twist toward the right as your elbow points behind you. Inhale, elbow lifts up, points forward. Exhale, elbow twists back. Last one, breathe in as the elbow points forward. And breathe out, elbow points back. Lift that elbow up, come back to center, roll that shoulder out. And we'll go to the other side. So fingertips on the left shoulder, right arm reaches up, lengthen, draw the belly in, and lower the hand down to the left knee. As you inhale, lift your left elbow up. As you exhale, point it back behind you. Inhale, elbow lifts, points forward. Breathe out, elbow points back. 2 more with your own breath. Inhale. Inhale, elbow forward. Exhale, press back. Lift that elbow back up, come back to center, hands on the thighs, and just hinge forward and torso circles. And back down the other way. Nice. And back to center. Okay, let's come on to our tabletop. So pad those knees. Okay, Martha? Okay, good. And we're meet in hip circles, okay? So just start to, we'll all meet, give yourself some time to gather, and we'll start in these big, juicy hip circles. If your hips feel tight, just kind of stay on one side if you need to and massage it out. Nice. All right, I think we're all here. So let's get into our tabletop. So curl the toes under if that's all right with your feet. If not, keep the tops of the feet down on the earth and press the tops of the feet into the earth. Press the hands into the earth, especially the fingertips, and press the front body toward the back body. Just maintain this really beautiful tabletop. And then lift the back ribs up, chin to the chest, round your back body. Pause here for a little lingering cat. Draw the belly in. And when you're ready to take a breath in, sink the belly, lift the head, lift the heart. Broaden those collarbones. Hold here for just a sec. And then 3 more with your own breath. Exhale, rounding. Inhale into cow. Nice broad collarbones. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift.
Good. Exhale, round those back ribs up. Inhale, sink the belly, lift the head, lift the heart. Good. And then come back to neutral spine. Extend that right foot back behind you. We're just going to dynamically press the toes into the earth and press the heel back for a little calf stretch. Lift the back thigh bone up. So keep the toes connected to the earth, but just press the back of the thigh bone toward the sky. And then release that and press again. Release and press. Release and press. Keep the toes there, but come back to neutral table. Bend that right knee, foot's pointing toward the sky, and then we're just going to lift that foot up just a couple of inches. Bring the knee, sink it down toward the earth, and then press up, lift. Knee is bent, foot towards the sky. Exhale, knee might tap the earth. Inhale, lift. Exhale, don't go higher than your hip or you're going to arch your back. And last one. Beautiful. Come to child's pose. So tops of the feet on the earth, big toes together, knees pointed away. And sink the hips towards the heels. Let it be a resting child's pose. Make some circles with your ankles, starfish, bear claw, fling your fingers, shake the hands out, and we'll go to the other side. Okay? So extend your left foot back behind you, press out through the heel of the foot, push the heel of the hand so you're pushing back a little bit. And then keeping the toes connected to the earth, lift the back of the thigh bone up toward the sky. You'll really enhance that stretch in the back of the calf. Sometimes feet problems come from tight calves. All right, rock back and forth a few times. So rock forward, press back. Rock forward, press back. Rock forward, press back. One more time. Rock forward, press back. Come to neutral. Bend the knee, foot's up towards the sky. Tap the knee to the earth, and then lift the heel. Keep the thigh bone at hip level. Tap the knee and lift. Tap the knee and lift. Two more. Good. Tap the knee and lift. All right. Back to child's pose, but active child's pose this time. Tops of the feet are pressing into the earth. Knees are separated. Hips shift toward the heels and arms reach out in front of you up on spider fingers. Hollow out through the armpits and really sink the torso through the between the knees. We're going to take our arms at shoulder distance apart, spider finger walk them to the left. And once you get there, walk the right fingertips a 1/4 inch further to enhance that stretch in the right side of the body. Come back to center. Take them over to the right. Try to keep the pelvis level. And then just walk those left fingertips a 1/4 inch more. And then back to center again. And come back up to your tabletop and up onto your knees so you can find your blocks. Ooh, mine got all the way back here. Broke my own rule of keeping everything arms distance apart. All right, doing okay?
Yeah.
Yep, good. All right, shake your hands out. I'm going to come to a lunge and just dynamically move through lunge and pyramid, okay? And it's a little bit of twisting too. So bring the hands onto the blocks. Shift your weight a little to the right and bring the left foot into lunge between the blocks. Nice. All right, let's make this active. So isometrically send your left shin forward to fire up the hamstring. Press it forward.
And we're going to bring the right hand on the block, left hand on the hip. Press the hand into the block. Use that to lengthen your spine. So propel that spine forward, and then gently twist toward the left as that left elbow points back behind you. Back to center. And then just dynamically, we're going to walk those blocks back and extend that front foot forward a bit. That left hip crease goes back, so we're straightening that leg out. And then just dynamically walk the blocks forward, press into a nice little runner's lunge, so sink the hips down. If the knee goes over the ankle a little bit, that's okay because we're not bearing weight. And then press back again. And as you exhale, walk those blocks forward, sink into that. Whew, that should feel good on that hip flexor. Inhale, walk back. Knees okay, everybody? Walk forward. Good. All right. And then come back to neutral. Bring that foot back, wag the tail. And we'll send the other foot forward. All right, first thing we do is isometrically send that front shin forward. You're going to keep the left hand on the block, right hand on the hip. Press the hand into the block, lengthen your spine, gently twist toward the right, elbow points back. Really beautiful, guys. Nice. Come back to all those open hearts, I love it. Come back to center. Slowly find your half pyramid pose on the heel of your foot. Right hip hinge is back. And then just in your own way, in your own rhythm, move forward. Nice stretch in that hip flexor. And press back. Walk forward. Only go as deep as feels good in your body. If you want to linger somewhere, linger. And last one. Good. All right, come back to your 90-90 lunge and use those blocks to help you come to standing. Keep your blocks in front of you. Move the blanket out of the way. Shake it all out. Everybody good? Okay, get your drink. Yeah, hydrate. Oh my gosh, it's been so hot. I actually cut the grass yesterday in the park. I'd never done that before. I always told you we do lawnmower. This was just a button though. It's electric. That is not a fun job. I'm going to have to say I did not love that. But the hydration made me think, oh, it was so hot. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, come to your mountain pose. Feet are connected to the earth, strong and stable. Find the balance on all four corners of your feet. Reach the arms up overhead, full breath in. Exhale, hinge forward, hands on the thighs, shins, or blocks. Bend the knees a lot now and allow the belly to rest on the thighs. And just wiggle back and forth a little bit. Give that belly a massage. It's again more that colon health. All right, inhale, come halfway up wherever you were. Hands on the thighs, press the heart forward, and then exhale, hinge from the hip, bend, slight bend to the knees, crown of the head toward the earth. Inhale, come halfway up again. Exhale, deepen the fold. One more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees a lot. Come up with your hands on the thighs or hands on the hips. Elbows pressed back. Reach the arms up overhead, palms together, and lower the hands down to the heart. All right, step your left foot between the blocks. Reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on to those blocks. Bend the knees a lot, and step the right foot back behind you into lunge. All right. Keep the toes connected to the earth, but press that back thigh bone up and shift that front shin forward. If you feel stable, hold on with your right hand. Left hand comes to the hip. Gentle twist to the left.
back to center. Step that back foot forward. Hands on the thighs or hips, however you want to come up. Arms overhead, lengthen. Hands down to the heart, pause. Inhale, arms overhead again. Exhale, forward fold. Keep the right foot between the blocks and the left foot back in lunge. Press that back thigh bone up. Send the front shin forward. Left hand into the block, right hand onto the hip. Gentle twist to the right. Good. Come back to center. Step the back foot forward. Come up whatever way works for you. Okay. Palms together and hands down to the heart. Nice. Everybody okay? All right. Shake the feet out. Gather and sew. All right. So feet are about a little hip distance or mat distance or a little bit more, whatever you prefer. Hands on the hips. Going to do a little pelvic strengthening with the Beyond Kegel exercise. So it's a matter of inhaling as you bend the knees, track over the feet, allow the pelvic floor to release as if you're letting go of urine or gas. And then as you exhale now, squeeze everything in and up like it's an elevator. Lift in and up and squeeze the glutes. All right, so it's backwards what we normally do. Inhale, release. Exhale, draw in and squeeze. Inhale, release. Exhale, draw in and squeeze. One more, inhale, release. Exhale, draw in and squeeze. Now both hands on the hips still. Come back down to your goddess feet. Pause here for just a moment. Shift your weight from side to side. And then find that place in the center. Hands come onto the thighs. And we're going to hinge forward from the hip crease with these knees tracked over the feet. Send the sitting bones back. Keep the spine long so you're sticking your butt way out, mooning everyone behind you. And then press back up, straighten the knees. Here's your options. Come back to that posture, all right, where the torso is parallel-ish to the floor. Or lift back up. Your other option is to gather and sew. So you would come back to that posture. If you felt like your core could hold you up, release the hands and gather from the earth all that is good and spread it out to the universe. Gather, so hinge forward, gather. If that's not working for you, keep your hands on your thighs. Two more, gather and sew. The earth brings us joy, right, and goodness, so we can gather that for our own energy and then spread it about. Good. Palms together and hands down to the heart. Okay, more X's and O's. So we're going to start by in mountain pose, hands to the heart. Shift the weight to the heels of the feet just a little bit. Bend the knees and sink into a little ball. And your ball may be a quarter ball. Your ball may be a squishy ball, whatever kind of ball you want to be. Then we're going to spring back up and step that left foot out to the left side into a big X. All right, come back to hands to the heart. Shift the weight to the heels of the feet. Come into your version of a ball. And then spring back up and step the right foot out to the right. I tricked ya. And let's do X's and O's alternating. X, O, and spring to the left. Woohoo! And O, spring to the right. O, exhale, O. Inhale, X, hallelujah. Exhale, O. Inhale, X. Last one. Exhale, O. Inhale. Pause here for just a moment. Lift your heart. Take your eye gaze up. What do you choose, joy or despair? And then the hands together. Pause for just a moment. Nice. Okay, heart beating a little bit. Find your strap.
take your feet about hip distance apart, and take your arms as to a fairly wide girth. All right. Give it a little tug so you engage the muscles of the arms and draw the shoulder blades gently toward each other. Now you're going to take the arm shoulder height, see how that feels. Take it up to your forehead, see how that feels. That may be where you want to stay. Maybe the arms can come up overhead, and maybe, I'm bending just so you can see the video, but maybe they come back a little bit. They don't have to, all right? But keep pulling and keeping those shoulder blades engaged. All right, lower back down, and then 4 times with the breath. Inhale to your comfort level. Don't push or force. This is one of those kind of dangerous things to do that you could hear a little pop and then I'll hear about it. So don't do that. I don't want you to hurt those shoulders. 2 more. Inhale. And release. Last one. Keep pulling like you're trying to break the strap. Now keep it up overhead wherever you were. Lower right arm down. Give yourself some more strap. And then maybe the back arm goes back, just the lower arm goes back a little bit further. Get a little more opening in that bicep tendon. How's that feel on the bicep tendon? Really good, yeah, it should. And then switch, arms overhead, other direction. Yeah, sometimes those bicep tendons can. And one more time each way. Good. Very nice. Open shoulders. Looks good. And last one. Good. Up overhead and lower down. Roll the shoulders out. Take a wide stance for warrior pose. So take it as wide as feels comfortable for you. And we're going to start with the left toes turning 45 degrees toward the short end of the mat. And come up on the ball of that back foot, that right foot, and send your heel back just a little bit. Try to bring the collarbones so they're pointing to the long front edge of your mat. Now take the arms, strap in your arms, lift it up overhead, and place it back behind you like you're putting a shawl on. But give a little stretch. So try to make it so your arms are active, so you're pulling on the strap either way. Full breath in here. As you exhale, take a gentle bend to that front knee and look over your left fingertips. We're going to lower the back hand down and reach the right arm up. So if you need to gather up some more straps so you can really lift that top arm up and pull it back, you're going to feel it. I feel it all the way down to my hip, all the way down my arm, my side body to my hip. It helps me lift up out of my hip a little bit. Good. And come back to warrior 2. Straighten that front knee and switch your feet. So now right toes point to the front, left heel kicks back a bit. You can roll your shoulders out and need a little bit of rest, all right? All right, let's get the legs first. Full breath in. Got your feet situated, collarbones facing forward. All right, bring the arms in front of you, lift up and over. Give a little tug and take a gentle bend to that front knee. Keeping the arms straight across the back, look over your right fingertips. And if you can't, use that strap to really lift up out of the pelvis. So I'm pulling hard and it's kind of helping me lift my spine up out of the pelvis. Now lower your back hand down, lift your front arm up, and maybe you want to climb up your back strap a little bit to really help lift that front arm open and pull. Does anyone else feel it in their, right here in their side waist and hip with the strap helping you pull a little bit? Nice. Good. One more strap, one more second. And then release that. Lower the arms. Heel toe walk your feet back into center and shake those legs out. Let's remove the strap. Okay, grab your blocks, place them in front of you, probably in a T, a double fat I, or an L. We're going to do a wide forward fold. All right, so you want to, sorry guys, you want to put your block in the middle so your legs can stay on this, on the block, on the mat. Yeah, wide forward fold. Okay, so you're facing the length of your mat. The blocks are in the front. You want to take a nice wide forward fold. Nice wide stance. Good. Hands are on the hips. Going to hinge forward. Slide your hands down your thighs. Stay here if that's where you need to be. Or bring your hands onto whatever formation you created on your block. Press your hands into the block to bring length to your spine. And press the backs of your thigh bones away from you. Press them back behind you. So really get a nice stretch in the back of the hamstrings. And then start to bend the elbows. Hinge forward just a little bit more so the crown of the head reaches toward the blocks. Take 4 breaths here. Good. Stay connected to something. Now walk your blocks over to your left ankle and your torso toward the left side. Back to center. Right ankle. Back to center. Bend the knees a lot. Press back up slowly, but as one unit with that spine. And heel to walk your feet back to center. Shake the legs out. All right, last standing pose. We did a lot of our lying down, so we're going to we got that part done. Okay, we're going to start with our feet at about hip distance apart. All right, and you're going to face forward. And this is a dynamic tree pose, so it's a different type of thing. So if you know you need a wall or some type of balance prop and you want to go into the full expression of tree, you'll want to have your balance prop, but it also offers you not to have to do that, okay? So find your mountain pose with your wider stance. All right, first breath is to bring the hands to the hips and turn the knee out to the side. So you're kind of wide, you're on the ball of the foot, and that left knee is out to the side. Your next movement will be hands in Anjali Mudra, sliding your toes so your heel touches your ankle, but you're still on your toes. And this is where you can stay. Your third option, third part of this is to reach the arms up, and if you choose, hands reach for the wall and the foot comes off the floor onto the leg, but doesn't have to. And then the last movement is to step back out wide with the hands down by your side. All right, so now we go to the left side. All right, so first thing is hands on the hips, come on the toe of the foot, knee goes out to the side. Hands to Anjali Mudra, foot slides together. Arms reach, foot comes onto the leg if you choose. And then lower down, step out to the side again. All right, now let's connect that with the breath. So how did I do that? All right, inhale, hands to the hips, knee points out, toe lifts. Exhale, hands to the heart, foot slides to the ankle. Inhale, foot stays, lifts, arms reach overhead. Exhale, lower back down, arms down, feet down. Inhale, hands to the hips, left or right foot comes to wide tree. Exhale, foot slides, heel comes to the ankle, hands to Anjali Mudra. Inhale, arms lift, foot lifts. Exhale, lower. Last one. Inhale, wide tree. Exhale, hands to Anjali Mudra, foot slides. Inhale, foot lifts, arms lift. Exhale, arms lower. And then just find your breath. And we'll come on to our backs now. Okay? Oh. Notice where your body just goes, where have you been holding tension? Where is your body seeking attention?
And just let your body pause here for a moment and notice what you notice. All right. We're going to do one thing here, and then we'll get into a Shavasana. So bring the left knee in toward the chest. Flex your left foot, and walk it over towards your shoulder side of your body. So just take it over to the left a little bit. Slide your hand underneath onto your thigh, so you're holding onto the underside of your thigh. Keep your thigh bone where it is and just lift the foot up into half happy baby. Stay here with your left hand holding on to your left thigh to help keep the thigh pressed into the belly, or bring the arm to the inside edge of your left leg and hold on to the ankle or the pinky toe side of your foot. All right, so it's half happy baby. Right knee is going to draw into the chest, extend long up toward the sky, and then slowly either tap the foot on the floor or slowly release the leg down to the earth. Bend the knee back into the chest, extend the leg to the sky, and slowly tap the foot onto the floor or lower the leg slowly down to the earth. 2 more times. Knee to chest, exhale. Inhale, leg lifts and lengthens. Exhale, leg taps or lowers. And then inhale, knee back to chest. And then give yourself a little hug. Release that left leg. Bring them together. Give yourself a little hug. Lower the left foot down back onto the floor. Take your right hand onto the underside of your right thigh. Walk it over toward your right shoulder. Keeping the thigh bone where it is, just lift the foot into half happy baby. Keep holding onto the thigh as you are, or bring the arm to the inside edge of your right leg. Hold on to the shin, the ankle, or the pinky toe side of your right foot. Stay here if this feels okay, or bring the left knee into the chest. Extend the left leg long, and then slowly lower the left leg down toward the earth, or just tap it down on the earth. Knee to chest, leg lifts long, lengthen the leg down or tap. Knee to chest, inhale, leg lifts. Exhale, lowers. Inhale, knee to chest, last one. Lengthen. Slowly lower or tap. Knee comes back into the chest. Release the happy baby leg. Give yourself a hug. Rock back and forth. Massage the lower back. All right, and then lower the feet down and settle into your Shavasana. And I gypped you again. Always gypping you of Shavasana. You know you can do Shavasana whenever you want to do it. Okay. So, let your body surrender to the earth. If you take a second to feel the air into the nostrils, and with your exhalation, feel the support of the earth. Just move that through a couple breaths, and that will help you to calm that nervous system and get you into the relaxation mode. Grace breath. Even a wounded world is feeding us. Even a wounded world holds us, giving us moments of wonder and joy. I choose joy over despair, not because I have my head in the sand, but because joy is what the earth gives me daily, and I must return the gift. Robin Wall Kimmerer. Take a nice full breath in, slow breath out. Begin to awaken back into this physical body using fingers and toes, gently turning your head side to side. When you feel ready, bend your knees, roll over onto your favorite side, and pause there just for a moment, thinking about what you've chosen lately, your choices of who you spend your time with, how much news you watch, what you choose. Our choices matter. And press your hands into the earth. Use the strength to come up to a seat that's comfortable for you. Welcome back. Let's bring our hands to our heart space. And y'all know that all the love and light in my heart always honors that same light and love in all of yours. So bow your head to honor your practice and blink your eyes open to smile at your Sangha and greet them with Namaste.